Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Andrew Humphrey, watching things for the ride home and the evening ahead. Hey, Andrew.
Hey there, Karen. Yes, and we're watching some volatility here in Oakland County, north of Troy.
Ahead. Hey, Andrew.
Hey there, Karen. Yes, and we're watching some volatility here in Oakland County, north of Troy. You got a cluster of thunderstorms right here over portions of northeastern Oakland County at this hour. Moving to the north, so it'll be heading into Lapeer County within the next few moments. But you can see areas from Auburn Hills northward to the just to the east of Oxford getting some heavy downpours right now. Rochester Hills, you just got done with those downpours, but now they're moving into places like Goodison and then moving into southern Lapeer County, places like Leonard within the next 5 to 10 minutes. Leonard right now already receiving some of that heavy rain and some lightning and thunder to go along with it. Billowing clouds over downtown Detroit, but we already had our batches of rain move through. Doesn't mean we're done though. We've got 74 degrees with more rain to our south. We'll talk about what that means for this evening and wet weather ahead possibly for tonight. Will it be wet for the weekend? Answer in a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Police arrest 4 people in 3 states in connection to the murder of an off-duty Wayne County corrections officer. 23-year-old Devontae Jones was shot several times as he dropped a friend off back on September 20th at the townhomes near East Forest and the Chrysler Service Drive. Investigators say tips led police and the FBI to Ohio, Georgia, and Macomb County. 9 search warrants were served Thursday morning, all at the same time. Officials say they wanted to bring closure to the family.
It's not fair for his family, his friends, or the community. We thank the law enforcement agencies working on this case. I spoke with Jones' mother after his death and promised her that we would not stop until we got justice for his family and the Wayne County Sheriff's Office. We're proud to stand here today to say that we're just about there.
The investigation is still ongoing. Police say they're working on warrant requests to submit to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office for possible charges. An emotional day in court as the man charged in the deadly hit and run of a construction worker is sentenced. Martin Smith pleaded guilty to hitting and killing 26-year-old Zach Morissette. Prosecutors say Morissette was doing road work last September on I-94 near 9 Mile Road in St. Clair Shores when he was hit. They say Smith didn't stop but turned himself in after police found his vehicle. Before sentencing, Morissette's family, including his mother, spoke to the court.
You took my baby boy from me. My heart is completely broken. Zach was all about protecting others. There was nothing anyone could do to protect him that day from his careless actions. This family will never be whole again.
The judge sentenced Smith to 210 days in jail, 3 years probation, and 100 hours of community service. Some of the key COVID numbers in Michigan are on the rise. The state recorded more than 8,400 new cases in the past 2 days. That is a daily average of about 4,200, up nearly 400 from Wednesday's report. The 7-day moving average for daily cases is now the highest it's been since early May. We've also seen an additional 83 deaths. Right now, less than 60% of Michiganders 16 and older are fully vaccinated. Today, we are also hearing about a booster shot boom. NBC News analyzed data from the Centers for Disease Control. It found the number of people receiving booster shots is running ahead of those getting their first or second doses of their initial vaccinations. Of the 6.7 million shots from September 30th to October 6th, nearly 2.7 million were from booster shots. That's actually led to a slight bump in the vaccination numbers for the month. President Joe Biden is defending his administration's record and trying to look on the bright side of another sluggish jobs report. Unemployment is down, but there are many layers to the numbers that we received today. Kimberly Gill has those new numbers and the reaction from the president. Kim.
Karen, good afternoon. There are always a million different ways to spend numbers, but it's clear that job gains were down from month to month, and thousands of people have just left the job market. So U.S. employers added 194,000 jobs in the month of September, and that is down from the 336,000 added the previous month. While unemployment did fall to 4.8%, the Labor Department says about 180,000 people stopped looking for work, which means they're not counted as unemployed. President Biden highlighted the positive trends he sees in the economy, saying American wages are going up. And the president says 5 million jobs have been created in the first 8 months of his administration.
Jobs up, wages up, unemployment down. That's progress. And it's a tribute to the hard work and resilience of the American people who are battling through this pandemic, working to keep their businesses afloat.
And the president segued into a pitch for the two infrastructure bills currently stuck in Congress. He says the bipartisan plan and his Build Back Better proposal both need to be passed to keep the U.S. moving forward and to stay competitive in the world economy. So we'll have a reaction to the jobs report when you join us for Local 4 News at 5. Until then, we'll send it back to you, Karen.
All right. Always appreciate it. Thank you, Kim. Well, this may look like just an arts and crafts project, perhaps, but there's something else going on here. As more workers return to the offices they abandoned during COVID, they may need to actually rebuild that team camaraderie we used to take for granted. Paula Tutman takes us to a downtown business that's breaking down barriers and helping others.
Okay, take a look at what's going on behind me, and while it might look like a little bit of arts and crafts, it's actually a lot more. It's part of what experts are saying is necessary to actually bring employees back together so that they can work well together.
And that gets a lot done in tie-dye.
Team strengthening, team building, team bonding, all things that can be brightly twisted together at Detroit Dye House in Corktown.
And you really just start here and you give it a little glove. And I would say, about that much.
Today, a group from Build Institute in Detroit, where many of these team members have only just become a team. Ani and Marquise have only been with the company for 2 months. Some are meeting for the very first time. Carol has only been here since February, and as they migrate from home back into the office, they're looking forward to actually getting to know one another.
Okay, I love these colors.
Thank you.
It's a little weird. The boundaries are different. Everybody has made different decisions. So you kind of have to clear that up right from the beginning.
Just learning how to chill again after the pandemic.
So I know as employees and businesses and your camaraderie, there's just kind of magic happens here.
There's more to workspace during a pandemic and after many months away from working side by side with other people.
The awkward part was just actually, besides having to take a shower and leave home and go to a building, just getting to know that person that you've only seen on a TV screen. And to get to know that person face to face, which is one of the reasons why we're here today.
Because the best teams are ones you can connect with, or ones who can be close to, or you have some type of connection built there.
Team building, I think, is one of the most important things that an employer can do.
Professor David Strubler, an HR and organizational expert from Oakland University, says that any team building, team bonding exercises outside of the office are just plain good business.
The best way to engage people is to engage them in teams. Without any question, it's absolutely the best way to do it. I hope we see more employers do it.
But here's the other piece of great news to die for. You make 3 items, but you keep 2. The other item goes to the homeless.
It's always socks, because we've researched that that's pretty much the #1 need.
You are paying it forward in a tangible, significant way.
This is probably 2 weeks worth of socks.
Especially since this is Michigan and winter is coming. Paula Tutman, Local
things that an employer can do.
Professor David Strubler, an HR and organizational expert from Oakland University, says that any team building, team bonding exercises outside of the office are just plain good business.
The best way to engage people is to engage them in teams. Without any question, it's absolutely the best way to do it. I hope we see more employers do it.
But here's the other piece of great news to die for. You make 3 items, but you keep 2. The other item goes to the homeless.
It's always socks, because we've researched that that's pretty much the #1 need.
You are paying it forward in a tangible, significant way.
This is probably 2 weeks worth of socks.
Especially since this is Michigan and winter is coming. Paula Tutman, Local 4.
Detroit Dye House does walk-in appointments, family events, or even classes to bring friends back together after a long separation. The cost is $55, and that pays for your 3 items, including the one that is donated to the homeless. Still ahead here, first at 4, changing the conversation on climate change, how one tech giant is fighting back against misinformation.